Hello, so I just decided to paint and film at the same time. I, I really like to put on, I like this new thing I found out to to use as a big of a brush that you can on base coating your miniature. It's really good. You cover a lot of what you want to cover up or paint fast, and you not have these brush strokes that you can get if you are using, your super thin paint brush that you want to use when you're doing the detail work, So yeah. Oh, I messed up. Let's see. Put the brush on with some wet water and just rub it like that, and it will be fine. Right. So yeah, I have a really messy way of painting. So and I have a habit of putting a brush in my mouth when I'm using another brush. And I can't do it now when I'm talking to you in this video. So yeah, almost dry there, but I managed to get it. So yeah, maybe not the best brush to use on exactly this piece because I'm bumping into stuff. But yeah, and it's surprisingly hard to do this while you are filming, for me anyways, because I have to concentrate on talking while painting. So yeah, this is a miniature for Arcadia Quest. Me and my son just played 2 games today, and he wants to just play. It's super fun. But yeah, over to let that dry. And while that is dry, I'm going to get rid of all this paint. Yeah, going to do it off camera because that was awkward. And I'm going to try to show you how to do rust effect live or semi-live or direct or what you call it, on camera. Step by step, no film tricks or just me telling. Actually going to try to show it in a video because let's see, Max, what you call him, Max Muller, wanted to try this, and I figured out why not just show it. So I'm just going to show you. This is all the paint that I have cleaned off this brush. So and you see it's still some paint on it. So you have to get all of that out of the bristles, so you don't ruin the brush. Alright, so over to the next. I'm going to use a more beaten up brush for this. You can see this from the previous Fix Me Up I did right now. And I'm going to, what I first do are just putting on silver. Let's maybe try to put in on some green stuff like that. Hey, look at me, trying to be professional. Like that, you have it sharp and nice to see. Take the paints a little away. Him can look like that, and I can have this guy watching as well. Alright, so what do you want to do right now? This is just my way of doing it. Not saying it's super correct, but it's my way. I'm using this Citadel Technical Typhus Corrosion, and what this is a type of brown paint that when it's dry, it's kind of a grain. It's sandy, but in scale with 28 millimeters, kind of a deal. And what you want to do now is just randomly select places you want to get this treatment. And if you look at real life corrosion, you see it in the joints, and you can see on this mini places where you can see it's eaten, the metal is eaten by rust. There I want to put it. And this is not all of it, because this is just dulling up, you know, the paintwork. But what you want to do is put on washes on top of this, and I'm going to do it, and put a pop color in it to make it more of a eye candy. So some kind like that. And what you want to do next are, well, actually I'm going to do it rapidly now, but what you usually do is paint up every 5 hours or what you have to do, and let everything dry nice and smooth. But I'm going to try to speed things up just for this. So this time I'm going to use this base pigment, and what you can do here, instead of using pigments, you can use a metal that have orangey, or just straight up orange. It will do the same trick, but the pigments will give more texture, you know, than just plain. So I like that look. So off camera, of course, I did this. I just dripped some of this in here, boop boop boop, and it's messy, and it's all that. So pigments aren't for everybody. Try to find your type of thing. That's kind of a little cool with the hobby. You can mix some tricks. I use satin varnish. I have also used just straight up washes, brown washes or something. Oh, that was a lot. That's what's going to happen when you do it on camera instead of you doing it on your own time. But yeah, and I dibbly dip like that, and you have a good amount on the brush. And what you want to do now is just choose random places again, like this and that and this, and yeah, just play with it and not cover up everything that was brown. You can choose new places for it that's not touched by typhus corrosion also. And this orangey, or if you want to not use orange, you can use your turquoise technical Nihilakh oxide, or you know, just turquoise kind of a color, like this would be too. You have to blend. I haven't a good thing to show, but you probably understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, you put it on like this, and you can see already it gives this really good effect. And now you have to let it dry, and yeah, that is what's essential, the type of thing. Then the next thing you want to do is put on airbrush earth shade, or black kind of wash shade, and just go to town with it. You can go sepia too, sepia and sepia. It's up to you. I like the brown one. And after that, I'm dry brushing some chosen areas, like the tip of hair and stuff like that, just to make them look more like they are in use. So yeah, that's how I do rust effects in a nutshell. And sometimes I use also the brown pigments, and it's not really important what the brand name is. I think I'm just used Vallejo and Basecrafts, and I'm really pleased with both of them. So that's that. Yeah, so that was just a live showing on how you want to do it, and I can leave you with that. You may touch next video on your feed if you haven't already. But if you're sticking around, I'm just going to finish up with putting on where you are. I have so much clutter on my painting table. There you have it, Agrash shade. So not much left, but I have a new one, but I'm using the old one till it's gone. So what you know, what this wash essentially do is tone down the silver, and it's making both the brown, what you call it, corrosion thingy, and other one, the orangey pigment, blend more together. It's going to be more of bodies, and it's going into all the crevices and help you show off the fine details of the plastic in this miniature. What is really great. It's wash is a magic kind of a thing. It's really awesome. You can use oils, you can use whatever, and it will. Oil washes are really good. They're just really smelly, so I'm not using it right now because reasons. And yeah, so you let this dry, and when it's dried, it will and when it dries, it will settle down and be more darker. So what I did here now is just try to take the blobs away. So yeah, so using just the spare parts on something to just use it. So that's my technique, and how you play with this technique, you can get other results, just laying on more layers. You will have this, and you can see the pigments giving a really good rust effect, and it's really nice. So yeah, I hope this will help, and